core, Amplify is a streaming service. It's an online platform where you can access thousands of Bible study, worship, and devotional videos. There are currently over 4,000 video segments for hundreds of studies that are available on Amplify, and that list keeps growing. You'll find all of the video content that is developed by Cokesbury or Abington Press, the two imprints of the United Methodist Publishing House. This includes all of our content for short-term studies with authors like Adam Hamilton, A.J. Levine, Susan Robb. It also includes videos for our longer curriculum series like Adult Bible Studies, Celebrate Wonder, and Deep Blue. And in addition to all of the content developed by the United Methodist Publishing House, we also have licensed content by other producers. These include videos with N.T. Wright, some curriculum resources from 1517 Media, and other things that are appropriate and relevant to the ministry of the churches we serve. So what does all this mean? Basically, what a subscription to Amplify means is your church no longer has to buy and support DVDs. With Amplify, every church member has access to this entire library of video resources, and they have access to that resource 24/7. So you don't have the struggle and the challenge of trying to share and store physical DVDs alongside of your curriculum. All of the video content is accessible online by any of your congregation members at any point in time. So as I mentioned, Amplify is available online through the website, is the predominant way most people access it. You'll go to amplifymedia.com and log in with your account and access the platform that way. But in addition, we also have mobile apps. So it's accessible through both Android and Apple apps. And there's also a Roku app for use on smart TVs. So if you're familiar with a smart TV and kind of how that works, you can just navigate over to the Amplify app on your smart TV and pull the videos up that way. In addition to this online access, videos can also be downloaded. This is a great feature that enables people without great internet at home to still stay connected. They could download the videos while they're at church and then take them home with them to watch throughout the week as they prepare for their next week's session. The same works in reverse. If your church doesn't have great internet capabilities, users, leaders, pastors, whoever wants to access the videos can download them either at home, McDonald's, wherever they tend to connect to the internet, and then they bring that video to the church to watch and share with others. So as I started talking about Amplify, I hope that you're starting to envision how having access to this video library could be beneficial for small groups and Sunday school classes. But it's also beneficial for other areas of ministry in your congregation, such as children and youth ministries. It could be appropriate for family devotionals, having those individual resources that families could use to connect with one another. We have women's studies, so they would work in women's small groups. And also, of course, all of our seasonal studies, such as Advent and Lent, are available on the platform as well. Having Amplify available to every member of your congregation can really lead to a greater participation in church-wide studies. So when you choose to worship and study together as a church, everyone having that individual access really enables them to take the initiative to be connected to what's going on in the life of the church. All of the content that is available on Amplify carries with it a Wesleyan content lens. What this means is everything that's put onto the platform, whether it's content that we've created or licensed content that we have included, is that it's vetted by our editorial staff to make sure that it aligns within the broad Methodist theological text. And the result of that is everything that's on the platform is safe to share with your congregation. There should not be any theological confusion based on the content that's available on the platform. So this really gives you a safe space where you can let your congregants explore and learn on their own. If you choose to subscribe at the premium level, you'll have the ability to customize the content that is shown on the platform. And you also have the ability to upload your own content to share with your congregation. In addition to that premium level, you can also add a live streaming service, which would enable you to live stream services, events, sessions, whatever, anything else that you've got going on in the life of your congregation that you'd like to share live with your church community. Amplify assists in outreach with its easy access Christian content that allows members to view and share with friends and neighbors at no cost to them. So they can take the videos that they're seeing and share that with their community, with their neighbors, with anyone that they want to, giving them a tool that they can use to reach outside the walls of your church. But the real power of Amplify is to deepen discipleship, is to help your members grow through intentional faith development, to encourage them to learn and connect and to serve in the ministry and the mission of your church. So beyond the video library, there's also some additional features of Amplify that I wanted to point out to you. Amplify not only provides the video content to help support and facilitate sessions and group gatherings, it also provides ways for your congregants to actually connect with one another right in the platform. There's a feature called the Groups feature that allows leaders to set up and schedule group sessions for an individual class, a small group, whatever that might be. And they can utilize the platform to invite members into their group right in that platform. And then also they can host those sessions in the platform as well through our new recent feature of video conferencing. So I'll show you right here, when you log in to your groups, or when you're logged into the platform and you navigate to the groups section, you'll see the groups that you're a part of. These are the groups that you've joined. So these would be the groups that you're a member of. And you'll see this link will take you to the list of sessions as to when those sessions might meet. And then you can also hit the play button, and that takes you right into the group's video conferencing experience, where when you all log in at the same time, you'll be set up very similar to the way that we are now. At the bottom, you'll see the groups that you're a leader of. And these are the groups that you've created and then invited people to join. You can invite people, again, right in the platform, send an email to get them directly connected to this group. You can set up those sessions, edit the group, information, all those kinds of things. And so all that navigation is right here clearly in the group session. It's very simple and easy and pretty straightforward, with some quick instructions at the top to walk you through that. This is an example of what that video conferencing setup looks like. And as I said, it's very similar to what we're doing now, where you've got the main area of your screen is the video study that your group is watching and discussing together. And then along the side, you'll see the individual videos of the participants in your group. And again, similar to what we're doing right now, you're able to come off mute, talk to one another, ask questions, share in a conversation, so that you can really do that as a seamless interaction with the video studies and with the other members in your group. Another feature that I wanted to point out that can be really beneficial for the church putting Amplify into place is the Amplify widget. If you know what a widget is, it's basically a set of code that allows you to embed a website into another website, something on the internet into another area. So the Amplify widget, what that allows you to do is basically embed the Amplify platform into your church's website. And so what that means is your congregants can navigate straight to your church website and can interact with, watch the videos, connect with their groups, do all of the things that they would do on Amplify, all within the ecosphere of your church's website. So this really can help create that seamless experience for them, so that it's a little easier and they know where they're going and what they're doing. An upcoming feature I don't have an image of because it is that hot off the press, but we hope to be releasing it actually in the next few weeks, is that of push notifications. And if you know how push notifications work, that is a feature where through apps, you can push out communication to everyone who's connected to that particular app. And so the ways these push notifications will work is that you at the church level will have the ability to send notifications to your congregation members who've created their own Amplify accounts and are connected to your account. So you can send notifications out about upcoming studies, events, sessions, whatever you want to connect with the people at your church and help keep them informed and engaged with what's going on. As I said, that feature is hopefully going to be rolled out in just the next few weeks. We were able to see a demo of it this morning, and so it looks pretty good and is an exciting new addition to the platform soon to come. So that gives you a little brief overview of what Amplify is and just highlights some of the features that make it a beneficial resource for digital ministry in your congregation. I want to take you over to the platform now and show you what it looks like. So when you log into amplifymedia.com, you're taken immediately to the homepage. At the top, you'll see this slideshow of resources that are currently being promoted. It's February, we're getting ready for Lent, and so a lot of the resources that are being highlighted right now are our Lenten studies that could be beneficial for you to use over the next couple of months. Immediately underneath that, you'll see your last watched, and this is on an individual basis. So each individual user here sees all of the recent videos that they have viewed. Below that is your watch list. This is kind of like a wish list as you navigate through the platform. If you see something, oh, that's an interesting video, I want to come back to that later, you can click add it to your watch list and it'll show up right here. So that's kind of at a saved location and easy to get back to. Below that, you'll see categories of studies and videos. These are called playlists, and they provide a kind of grouped content based on what might be of interest right now. Again, of course, you've got Lenten studies. The Bible year is one of our new studies that lasts for the whole year long, kind of walks you through a full read of the Bible. Again, some more Lenten stories. We have then a variety of categories, again, that are relevant to what is popular right now. Studies for the new year, women's studies, just a variety of different playlists. As you can see, they cover a breadth of content. These playlists, I want to point out, is one way that when you subscribe at the premium level, you can personalize the content in the platform for your congregants. You can actually create and develop your own playlist. When you're subscribed at the basic level, you'll see the playlists as they are here and as they're developed by our editorial staff at the publishing house. But a premium subscription gives you the ability to shape and create these playlists yourself. So that's one way that you can personalize. So for example, if you wanted to do a church-wide study, you could select videos from across the platform, pull them all into a playlist, add some of your own content videos that are associated, introductions, messages from your pastor, so on and so forth. Create those that particular playlist and put it right here at the top of your screen so that as soon as your congregants log in, that's one of the first things that they see. When you select a study, you'll be taken to kind of the home page of that study. And so what you'll see is a kind of summary of what that study is about to kind of introduce you to it. You'll see all of the sessions that are applicable for that study that are included. So that's a real quick way to see what's available and how many sessions a particular study is. A lot of our studies have previews. You can watch a short, basically a commercial or an advertisement to get a sense of what that study is about. And then at the bottom, you see study resources. And these are direct links over to Cokesbury where you can purchase the study resources that go with a video. I really appreciate this, not only because it's a direct link over to where you can purchase the resources, but at a quick glance, it lets you know what's available. So if you're looking for a study that has a particular set of components with it, you can pretty quickly see what's available. Here are the navigational tools around that particular study. So if you click start playing, it's going to pick you back up wherever you left off, if you're in the middle of a session or you're ready to start session 2, whatever that might be. This is where you can add or remove it from your watch list. If you click start group session, it's going to pull this video straight into the group session. And then you just choose the group that you want to play the video with, and it'll create that or generate that session for you. And then again, here's another link to Cokesbury to purchase those resources if that's where you're headed. Anywhere in the platform, anywhere you are, you can click on the Amplify Media link at the top left, and that'll take you back home to the home page. So if you kind of get lost at sea and you're not really sure where you are, just look for that logo at the top left, and it'll take you back to the home page and let you reorient yourself. Another one of those personalization options for the premium level is that you can actually put your own church logo in place of this Amplify Media logo. So again, coding the platform to be more personalized for your congregation. The top navigation over here gives you some other areas and ways to explore the content that's available in the platform. So as I mentioned, this will take you to the groups section, that groups feature of the website. If you click on channels, you'll see the main Amplify Media channel, and then also a Cokesbury Kids channel. All of the children's content on Amplify is available throughout the platform. It's not reserved in one area. So as you navigate through and search, explore, see what's available, you'll see that content pop up and be populated as a part of whatever search or whatever kind of exploration you're doing. But as an easy way to see what's specifically for children, we pulled all of our children's content and gathered it into a separate channel. And you can access that either through the Cokesbury Kids channel under that drop-down menu, or by clicking the Cokesbury Kids logo over here on the right. And when you go to that Cokesbury Kids channel, like I said, it basically just pulls all of that children's content into one area. And as you scroll down, you'll see playlists of popular children's content. So Celebrate Wonder videos, Grow, Proclaim, Serve, Deep Blue. In addition, some of our licensed content that I mentioned, Whirl and Holy Moly, those two resources from 1517 Media that are available in the children's area as well. Some of the other navigational tools at the top, again, just allow you to explore the content that's available on the platform. You can select Browse, and by clicking on that, you can browse by topics, by speaker, or by writers. If you click on Discover, that lets you look for recently added content, what's most new in the platform, what's most watched across the whole platform, our featured studies. And then if you click on Studies and More, that takes you to a full alphabetical listing of everything that's available in the platform. So it's a great place to go to kind of see the breadth of what is available and provided through Amplify. You could, of course, search by keyword, by scripture, anything that you're particularly looking for that'll enable you to pull all of the content relevant to that particular search. And then there's the buttons, of course, for your own personal account and for a help if you need that. The platform itself is accessible without a subscription. You won't be able to watch the videos and actually start them, but you will be able to actually get in and just kind of poke around. So I would encourage you on your own to go to amplifymedia.com. When you get to that homepage, you can click on Browse at the top. I'll show you that page over here. You click on, oops, sorry. Here we go. When you go to the Amplify Media homepage, amplifymedia.com, click on Browse at the top, and that'll take you into that platform, straight into it without us subscribing beforehand. And you can, like I said, poke around, search, see what's available, look at the studies and the interface and how that works. And I would really encourage you to do that. Take the time to look around and check it out. See what questions, just being in their answers, that's the best way to really get an idea of how it works and what's available. And then you can consider moving forward to subscribing. So I'll shift now to talk about what subscriptions look like when you subscribe to Amplify Media. I've mentioned several times either the basic or the premium level, and that's the first choice you want to make, is whether you want to subscribe at that basic or that premium level. And again, the basic difference between those two levels is customization. With both levels, basic or premium, you're going to receive access to all available content on the platform. But with the premium level, that gives you that level of customization. And the key things you can do with that customization are create your own playlist, highlight or remove content based on your interests, brand the platform with your own church logo, and upload your own content to share with your congregation, which may be kind of the best piece, that you can really create videos, content, studies, whatever, and upload that to your Amplify Media account and have all the video content for your church available in one location. You can also add live streaming to your premium account. I mentioned that earlier, the capability to live stream a worship service or an event or whatever might be going on in your congregation. So after you've decided whether you want to choose the basic or the premium level, Then you want to consider the tier. There's 2 tiers for subscription, and this is based on the number of users that are connected with your account. So when you subscribe for your church, you'll receive a unique code that can be shared with your congregants. And then each congregant will use that code to create their own individual Amplify account. That's what gives them access underneath your subscription. So you can start by having up to 100 users at either that basic or that premium level. Or if you know you want to start strong, maybe with an invitation to your entire congregation, or you want to expand it out and have the capabilities to invite others in your broader church community, you can choose to start with an unlimited number of users. So that's kind of the matrix of what your choices are. You want to choose either the basic or the premium, and then you want to choose whether you'll start with up to 100 users or with an unlimited number of users. Right now, when churches subscribe to Amplify, all churches are going to start with a 60-day free trial. This is a 2-month runway that allows churches to get started using Amplify and to see how Amplify supports your ministry before you start paying the full subscription cost. But as part of the partnership with your conference, the Western North Carolina Conference has arranged with Amplify a partnership that allows you an even further discount past those 60 days. So if you subscribe using the promotional code WNC 2022, you'll receive those 2 months free. And then the next 4 months of your subscription will be at 75% off. So you can subscribe at the basic level of up to 100 users for $6.25 a month for essentially months 3 through 6 of your subscription. The premium subscription with up to 100 users would be $20 a month for those 4 months. Unlimited users, you could subscribe at the basic level for $15 a month for those 4 months, or the premium level for $40 a month for those 4 months. Basically, what this means is your conference is providing you the ability to get Amplify for 6 months for the equivalent cost of a 1-month subscription. This is a really great deal that your conference has been able to put in place for the churches in the Western North Carolina Conference to give you, like I said, an extremely long runway to try out Amplify, to start to put it in place in your church, and to see how it can benefit your digital ministry and support the members and the groups within your congregation. There is no contract and there's no long-term commitment. So when you subscribe, you're subscribing on a month-to-month basis. You can choose to go ahead and pay up front for an annual subscription if you would like, but you can also just choose month-to-month, and you can cancel your subscription at any time. So we hope that, of course, this 6-month runway will really help you try out Amplify and learn how it can be a beneficial resource for your ministry before you're taking on that full subscription cost. But it really gives you that opportunity to try it out for as long as you would like, and then you can cancel at any time. So to subscribe, you want to go to that website, amplifymedia.com. And when you're ready to subscribe, you'll either click Start My 60-Day Free Trial below, or you can click Pricing at the top. So I wanted to connect you with Keith Palmer. He is the resource consultant that will be working with you should you need assistance through your subscription process. I'm going to turn it over to Keith now and let him kind of walk you through and show you what this subscription process looks like, and then share with you some other resources that might be beneficial as you're considering Amplify, and then as you're putting it in place in your congregation.
Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. Hi, everyone, and welcome. We're really excited, honestly, that you're here and you're exploring this resource. And we definitely thank the conference for making this a special opportunity available for you. And Rachel has done a great job of laying everything out. What I'm here to do is to help you get signed up, and that's my mission, and to make it as easy as possible. And believe me, it's pretty easy. You've seen most of it, and we'll take a quick look and a very brief look at the process of signing up once you get to amplifymedia.com. And as you can see, Rachel briefly talked about some of this, but there are a couple of different choices for you, basic and premium. up to 100 users, and then unlimited users. So you will just make your decision, click start free trial, and that will take you to this page, and it's very easy. It's basically fill in the blank. You take your time and you fill in your church information, of course, um, everything we need to know about the church. And then you will scroll down a bit to the account owner information, and you'll put all that in, username and password that you have to do for most things. And then toward the bottom, just to help us, we certainly would appreciate your feedback in how you heard about this, and that was that you attended the demonstration through your annual conference. So that would really, really help us out if you would just check that little box. We'd appreciate it. And then once you get to that, and that's really pretty quick. Once you get to that, you just click create account. And on this page, when you enter your credit card information, it's very important. Don't forget the code, the coupon code that we have available for you for the partnership with the conference, WNC 2022. So you apply the code, you click that, you fill out the information for your credit card, and it does have to, you do have to use a credit card. And then just agree to subscribe. And it's pretty much that simple. That took probably about a minute or two. So that shows you how easy it is. And again, we are here to help. I'm definitely here to help. You'll see my contact information at the bottom. Feel free to email me. That's popped up in the chat as well. And I can help you get started, get signed up. We can go through what we just did there. And even once you get signed up, we can go through some more information to help you, what we call onboarding, but to help you get going with your church and have your staff and your congregates get excited about it and see everything that Amplify has to offer. So there's so much more. If you go to this link, you'll see the Amplify Media Resource Center. That is the place to go for sure. Now, Amplify Media First Look is really nice too, but the Resource Center, I'm telling you, it is full of information. The introductory video there is great with one of our early pastors that signed on to Amplify Media in the past. What I would ask you to focus on, of course, is account management, but and that's pretty self-explanatory. But once you decide that you're ready to launch this, once you and your staff have really dug into it, and you decide you're ready to launch, the launch materials just invaluable there. Once you click on that, there are toolkits, there's media kits, there's just about everything you need to make this a success. We've done a lot of the heavy lifting, and it's all in this one place for you. Rachel talked a little bit earlier about Amplify groups, and that particular section will give you more information about how to take advantage of the groups feature, which we're really excited about as well. So that's a really quick rundown. Any questions at all, we are here to help, and I'm here to help your group specifically. So just reach out and be happy to help any way I can. Rachel.
Thanks, Keith. Yeah. So that is pretty much the bulk of our presentation today. Just mostly, as I said, wanted to share with you what Amplify is, show you the platforms you can kind of get introduced to it first, and talk about that exciting offer available through your conference. So again, that promotional code is WNC 2022, and that's going to give you 2 months free, followed by 4 months at 75% off of whichever of the 4 subscription levels you choose. So we hope that you will take the time to check out Amplify, contact either one of us, either Keith or myself, with any questions that you have. And yeah, check it out. As Keith said, you do put your credit card information in when you first subscribe, but you will not be charged until the 61st day of your subscription. So even if you're not quite sure that this is something you want to commit to yet, I'd still encourage you to subscribe, because you do get those full 60 days at absolutely no cost. There's no trick in there. We will for sure not charge your credit card until that 61st day, so that you're aware of kind of what's coming and know what's going to be happening with that information. But yeah, I would really strongly encourage you to check out the platform itself. As I said, you can get in there and view what's available, see how it works, share it with the rest of your church staff, and begin to envision how Amplify might be a beneficial resource for you.